All right, guys, and here we are. We are off for the first season of the game. We are going against FCS Midwest. NIU is looking to build upon the success of last season. They went positive by one game. They went 7-6, and before that, they were off and up and down and side to side. But here we have our star players, our one star player actually. After this flag on the play, shame delay of game. Not the ideal start for the first play of the game of the new season, but here we are. We are looking to build upon what we did last year and hopefully break even or at least go positive this season. We do have our star running back, Brown. He is a senior this year, so this is his farewell season. And here he is showing you why he is our star player. Breaking one tackle, still have enough steam, and walking into the touchdown like nothing happened. He had that breakaway speed, that runaway from cop speed, that flash, the reverse flash. Are they throwing up gang signs? What is this? Okay, anyways, back to what I was saying. Ontario Brown, runaway speed. He has enough speed to outrun the team, break one tackle, still keep the same momentum, and still outrun the same team. He was only 5 yards ahead of them, broke the tackle, and still managed to stay 5 yards ahead of them. FCS in previous histories of the game have always run no huddle, or at least the ones I played against have done no huddle. So one thing we're gonna have to do is slow them down. Fatigue, wear and tear, all that is a new feature, emph- emphasized feature in this game this year. So our goal is to stop that. If we do not stop that, we are going to find ourselves in some crazy situations that we do not want to be in. All right, well, FCS is going to no huddle majority of the game, which is very unfortunate because fatigue and wear and tear is a big thing in this year's game. And we need to preserve ourselves if we are going to last all season. And right there, we could have stopped them, but our defense is not really that good. We don't have a defensive player over 79. And our only offensive player, take it back, two offensive players are 80 and 85. So we still got a lot of work to do. So defense is going to be one of our main things we aim for in recruiting and transfers. And then same thing with offense. Only a few positions, mainly the skill ones or just a QB. I'd really want to get... I want to get a kicker that can do that. 55 yards. My kicker only kicks 20 yards. But this man can go out there, throw on a jersey that says 95, and proceed to kick a 55-yard field goal. That man needs to be tested. That man should have a drug test waiting for him when he gets back in the locker room. I wonder if he shoots rabies. Okay, anyways, regardless. Here we are in the kickoff. Going nowhere. My goal is to return at least one this year. But we'll see what happens. So back to what I was saying. And look at this man. He is a specimen. He is not that high of overall. But his physical traits, attributes, are what makes him different. He is 6'3". Throwing up gang signs over here. He is 6'3", a sophomore. That has nothing to do with it, but he is 6'3", 94 speed. And he can do that. His jumping's not that high. But regardless, he has that. He is our fastest and tallest wide receiver. So as long as he can do more of that with whoever throws him the ball, because I'm still not sold on who's going to be quarterback and who isn't. We have 4 quarterbacks on the depth chart. So I plan to play at least all of them once, sometime throughout the season. Notre Dame will definitely be a factor. That is week 2. They are ranked number 7. Here we have Session getting the sack. Session is a junior, I believe, and he is our fastest D end. Not the fastest box player, though. But his acceleration is really high. And he was 2 on the depth chart. So I just brought him up to number 1, let him get some playing time, see how it worked, and it works out in our favor. Finley is another person. He is a CB. He is a sophomore. And honestly, he is number 3 on the depth chart. I want to get him some playing reps because 1 and 2 are seniors, and this is pretty much their farewell tour as well. And hopefully they can make some good plays. There we have a flag on the play. Roughing the passer. This is ridiculous. Roughing the passer should not be a thing in this game for as easy as it is. And look, because of that roughing the passer, they are able to capitalize on the momentum and score. This man just walked in, said he got ice in his veins, wiped his feet, and took off. Here we have Brown trying to set the tone again. Even though this is our house, these players are very disrespectful. But Brown, breaking 1 tackle again, still have enough speed to get away and score. This man's going to go for like 300 yards, 5 touchdowns. I don't think he's going to get any receptions. I'm just going to keep giving him the rock and let him pound the ball because there's no reason for him to try to be a receiving back. But we got the crowd. We got the crowd hyped. First game of the season, we have maybe like a max 120 people in the stands right now. Crazy. Ridiculous. They're missing out on a good show. But look at this man. This man's literally carrying our team right now. Here we have an RPO that could have been picked off. But because of that, we couldn't stop it. And this man just walks right into the end zone. I didn't even want to show you that, honestly, because that was one of those things of disrespect. But here we are, QB showing off his inaccurate passes. So that is our QB1. He is the fastest QB. And look at this man. This man's just dotting us up. Our guys are man-to-man, but that's their tendency. I take that back. And look at QB1 throwing the ball. Interception. At least he got the tackle. I mean, that kind of makes up for it. But like I was saying, our CBs are meant for man-to-man, and I run a lot of zone, and they have decent zone coverage, but they can't catch. So I mean, you gotta kind of pick and choose your battles at that point. And here we are down 24-21, and this man's about to kick this with the ease and no hesitation of making it. I need that man on my team. I hope he's in the transfer portal because this is ridiculous. The man gives me a headache. Honestly, they got the ball back at half. I'll try to stop them, and this is what we do. This is the defense I was talking about. I run a zone, and they play well. Even though they're meant to play man-to-man. I play in man, and I'm hoping they can uphold it. But none of them have good speed or, like, recovery for change of direction. So it's going to be very tough against the higher-rated receivers. So we'll see what happens. But Jacob Finley, sophomore, killing it for us out here. This man is a monster among men. He is still young. I hopefully have a year or 2 more with him outside of this. As long as we play well, he won't request the transfer. Because I'll make that man CB1 before the end of the season. if I have to. Like, you can be team captain for all I care. As long as he keeps playing like that. But here we have a rollout. Let's see how good we do. In double coverage. This man risked it all. Double coverage to make up for that pick he threw earlier. And this guy goes out and catches it. I cannot make this up. He's good when he wants to be, and he's bad when he wants to be. Craziest thing ever. And there we are. Our CBs don't have to go low on these tight ends because they're tackling super bad. So we will be chop blocking, breaking somebody's clavicle, so on and so forth. And hopefully we make plays from it. And there we go, another interception. Zone coverage is going to be our best friend. Honestly, I might just change up the playbook, try to benefit what we're doing. Running a 4-3 right now might eventually, well, my goal is to switch to 3-4 next season, but 4-3 for right now. Figure out the playbook as we go. See what works. Brown walking in for another touchdown. This man is a monster. We end up getting the ball back, and he walks in for another touchdown. Even though he got stuffed at the line, he still managed to get it across, which is what matters. But here we gave the ball back to FCS. Hopefully stop him right here. We end up getting him for a sack, which is very crucial. But Session is hurt on the play, which is not good for us. Wear and tear is going to play a big factor. And this man just dives in. Here we have Brown on the outside again. You're not going to catch him. I don't even know why you try. But this man is showing you why he is the best player on our team. He could probably play all positions, honestly. But we have an inaccurate pass right there by Dillinger. So hopefully we can keep him off his high horse, keep him on his toes, force a screw up just like that. That man was past the line and threw that. Turnover on downs, our ball. Hopefully we can do something with it, but we don't. We just kill some time, give it right back to him. Our goal is to stop him and keep some momentum going into Notre Dame's game, but we'll see what happens. This hurry-up offense is going to kill us. I don't think Notre Dame runs hurry-up, but it won't hurt to prep for it, I guess. So we'll see what happens. Here we're just trying to cover everything, and that man had that toe drag like it was nobody's business. Stop him. Here we go. Zone coverage. That is what I'm talking about. Bring it out. The excitement. That man ideally should have took a knee, but the excitement got to him. First pick of the season. Trying to run it out. And here we have the final score. Taking a knee at the end. 49-34. Ontario Brown should be your player of the game. This man did everything except intercept. 339 yards, 5 touchdowns. This man's a monster. This man is a beast. He will not be denied. He should get tested, honestly. Now that I think about it, that man should get tested at the end of this game, too. I might just test him just to see. Because if he's not on steroids, he's on something else. Because whatever he's on, I'm trying to be on. Here we have the stats at the end of the game. Nothing too crazy. Their passing game was killing us. Even though we got some good interceptions, their passing game was torching us. So hopefully we can slow down Notre Dame's passing game. Because I don't think Notre Dame's known for a running game, but passing game is definitely where they're going to be moving that ball. Finley, we definitely got to keep an eye on him. Might try to edit his gear, try to get him going, but we'll figure it out.